Yo YouTube, today at my stream I had a great suggestion for a video, basically talking through all the stuff that prop firms, like all the rules prop firm use to basically not pay you out or reject accounts and all that sort of stuff. And I first want to ask you, if you like this sort of content, leaving a like, subscribe, and comments very much appreciated. We're very close to 100 subscribers, so it even means more right now. Thank you so much. So without further ado, let me just show you that I've been the subject of sort of getting rejected. These are all just payouts that have been rejected, so multiple, but a lot of accounts also got rejected over the course of my trading journey. So yeah, I know how it feels, and let's just all see if we can make sure that it doesn't happen to us anymore in the future, right? Or minimal the risk. As you can see here, there are a lot of rules. I just opened, basically one strange thing is also you basically have to ask them, can you link me the rules? Because it's not in the Discord, there's no link to the rules, because basically prop firms don't want to pay you out or give you accounts if they don't have to, right? They basically, if you're profitable, you cost them money. So let's be real. So most prop firms, they actually don't really want to pay you out. So they make it pretty tough for you, and you just have to be aware of it, right? You can make money in the prop firm space. I've done it. I recommend people trading with prop firms, but you do have to know how to maneuver yourself. So there are a lot of rules. I selected the ones that I think are the most valuable and the ones that a lot of people sort of get rejected for and stuff. They're sometimes kind of fake, but I tell you my sort of experience with them. So first one, prohibited trading strategies. All these arbitrage, latency, high frequency trading, blah blah blah. I've never done any of these, so I have never encountered it. But this one, also placing many trades within seconds of each other, is a prohibited strategy and will breach the account as it is considered as it goes down as spamming the order book, which we will not allow. I've had multiple payouts rejected for this, multiple accounts rejected for this. Basically what I used to do is open multiple trades of, like, let's say I wanted to open one lot size total. I would open 5 trades of 0.2, so I could just have multiple take profits. But apparently that wasn't allowed. First, all my accounts got passed, or I got all my payouts, and then suddenly, I'm not sure if the rule was new or they just checked further into it, but yeah, suddenly I got rejected, a lot of rejections, so then I stopped doing that. But just so you know, don't open multiple trades quickly. Policy against gambling. Basically, this has to do mostly with news, in my experience. Just be very careful with news events. Whenever there's a news event, you're not allowed to open or close a trade 2 minutes prior and 2 minutes after. Whenever it's a USD, whenever it's like a USD high impact news, it counts for all pairs. For all the pairs, you're not allowed to. I'm not sure if it's the same for every prop firm, but I think it's the same for ftmo, and I think it's the same for Equity Edge 100%. So I think it's pretty common. Also with speeches, you're not even allowed to open before and during and after. So really be very well aware of news. One way to sort of go about it is with the calendars. There are 2 calendars they use. The Forex factory calendar, really important. So whenever you see it's being red, like a red folder, you're not allowed to trade during that time or close a trade during that time. So even if it hits your stop loss or you take profit during that time, you potentially won't get the account or won't get the payout. And there's another one here, this one. So there are 2. My FX book is also one. So yeah, I would highly recommend you using both of these to check if they're high impact news, basically, because they use both. So if sometimes it isn't red on one and then it is red on the other. So that's that. So where were we here? Let's see. Basically also just having a normal risk to reward ratio. And also you're not even, or wait, that comes here, so I don't. Max 1% risk rule. They don't mention this too often. This is also a part of the instant account, so it's not part of your challenge accounts or whenever you're like a regular funded, like two-step or whatever. But I've heard cases of people getting actually rejected because they risked over 1.5% on a trade. So they don't have it set in stone, but they can basically just reject payouts, reject accounts whenever you risk more than 1% on a trade. So be very careful about it. They're being a little bit fake about it, but yeah, I've heard about cases that happens. And I've actually had one rejected as well because my floating drawdown was a little bit over 1.5% or something. So they could refuse my payout of like $500+, which was really annoying. But yeah, that happened. So I would highly recommend you to only risk maximum of 1% per trade and you'll be completely fine. 2-minute average trading rule. This one is also dangerous. Whenever there's sort of high volume kicking in and stuff and you're entering your trade and you set your stop loss instantly, and it gets hit, or even your take profit gets hit, you don't get a payout. There was one situation where I only needed like a few dollars left to get a payout, and I entered a trade, closed it within like 2 minutes. I needed like 125. I was like on 123. I wasn't aware or something. So I opened and then I closed within 1 minute, and I didn't get the entire payout just because I secured a $2 payout. What is it called? $2 profit in like 1 minute, and I was like the payout got refused. But basically this will happen with higher amounts as well. So be very careful. Make sure that your trades last longer than 2 minutes. This is especially scary for scalpers, of course. Copy trading is one. I've never done it, but yeah, don't do it. Basically, they don't allow it. And use expert advisors, also not allowed. I'm not sure how they're gonna check these sort of things, but yeah, just don't do it. It's in the rules. So yeah, that's basically it. Be super careful about news. Don't risk too much. Don't risk over 1%. 2-minute rule. Don't open multiple trades at the same time. That sort of stuff. And if you're trading with another prop firm or with any prop firm, it's always good to just go through the rules yourself. Just double check or ask questions or whatever. But generally, just news is sort of the main thing that I think a lot of people don't get their payouts because of. So be extremely careful with news. So yeah, again, if you like this sort of content, if you found this valuable, letting me know. It's very much appreciated. And also I have a Discord. The community is growing a little bit. We have a lot of people that are trying to become better at trading, sharing their strategies, sharing their trade IDs, all that sort of good stuff. Feel free to join. It's just a nice little community. And yeah, subscribing means a lot, of course, as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend ahead of you, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye bye.